Hi, everyone. Today's session is called Release, and it's going to be a series of stretches. It's about releasing your body, releasing anything that you don't need to be holding on to because you only have two hands and one heart. So start in a comfortable seated position. And take a moment first to release the everyday, to walk back from your routine and retreat into your practice. And that might mean giving yourself a moment to just sit in silence and stare into space, or to close your eyes. Allowing the pace of the everyday to slow down. Allow the breath to lengthen each time. And then I want you to imagine that your skull is a cathedral. And as you breathe in, that skull fills with light. As you exhale, the windows open. Your body is like this ancient and majestic building that's breathing. And see if you can use your breath to shine light onto the corners that haven't been touched in decades. Whatever that means, using the breath to touch different depths of your body with light. Allow there to be micro movements, gentle sways in the body. Body's alive with the breath. And breathing and taking your hands up above your head. Gentle stretch and exhale, bringing the palms of your hand to your heart center. Try for a moment. Clasp your hands in front of your heart, which is a typical pose that you would do in yoga. Notice how it makes you feel. This kind of hand at heart center makes you go more upright. It gives the spine more energy. And now bring the palms, the surface of the palms of your hands onto your heart, your actual heart, a little bit to the left of your center. Notice how differently it makes you feel. This one feels more released. Both are good, appropriate for different times. Setting an intention for your practice today. Perhaps if you're out of ideas, you can go with my intention, which is to release whatever you don't need to hold on to. And when you're ready, letting that go, opening the eyes. Good morning. Breathing and taking the hands up. Exhale, bringing the right hand down. Opening up, side stretch. Again, allow there to be a gentle undulation as you breathe into this stretch. Wave the top arm down and place it behind you. Open up just for a moment. Opening up the heart. The weight is on the arms. Good. And then waving over onto the right side, opening up again. Good. And again, waving your arms all the way up and to the side. Oh, just enjoy that twist. Notice how I'm keeping my elbows softly bent. And not forcing anything, just enjoying those new sensations. And waving your arms up above you again, over onto the other side. Twisting. Very, very gentle twist. Keeping your hands there, just unfold your feet. So you end up in a little tabletop position. And just give yourself a little bit of a free wiggle here. Whether that's bending your arms a bit, one side and the other. Maybe it's just a little free undulation of the spine. Go ahead and do that. And when you're ready, keeping the knees wide apart, breathe in. Exhale, retreat back to child's pose, giving that back a nice stretch. Staying here if you'd like, or bring your hands a bit forward, puppy pose. This is really nice for the mornings because it's really, really energized. Good. And taking it back up. Nice. Breathing in, looking all the way up, all together. Opening up the collarbone, allowing the jaw to release. Opening up the heart, the most vulnerable part of the body. And inhale, exhale all the way down. This time flexing the strongest part of the body, the spine. Breathing in all the way up. And exhale all the way down. A few more times on your own to your breath. And notice how, again, my elbows are soft and it's responding to the movement of the spine. So I'm not locking my joints. I'm allowing my entire body always to move together. Good. And back to tabletop, tucking your toes, lifting the hips up, downward facing dog. Hands about shoulder width apart, feet about hip width apart. Paddling the legs. Releasing the head. Keeping the knees bent and at the same time staying energized through the feet. The heels are moving away from you so that there's not so much weight on the arms. And again, keep this dog alive with breath. We're going to stay here for another 5 breaths. One more breath. And taking the right foot up, bending the knee, right knee to right elbow. Place your right foot by the right hand. Good. And lower down the back knee. Lizard pose. You can stay up on the palms of your hands, or you can lower down onto your forearms. Allow all of the tight spaces to release. And taking yourself slowly back up onto your hands. Tucking the back toes, lifting up. This time, picking that right foot, placing the left foot by the left hand, and going into your pigeon pose. Lowering down again. Giving the legs really nice deep stretch. And bringing it back up. Tucking the back toes, lifting up, lifting all the way up to downward facing dog. Leg up and through your vinyasa, however you like. Taking a moment in upward facing dog or cobra, looking over your right, looking over your left, and back to downward facing dog, taking it up. And taking the left foot up. Knee to right, left elbow, and placing the foot by the left hand. Lizard on the other side. And walking that left foot over, pigeon pose. Placing your hands down, lifting up, Tucking your back toes, taking it back through three-legged dog and through your vinyasa, your way. Downward facing dog. Taking the right foot up, right knee to right wrist. So it's a modified pigeon because your knee is in the same place, but the foot is now towards the crease of your hip. Staying here or taking the back leg up, mermaid pose. So also giving the shoulders a stretch, opening up the chest. And breathe. And back down. Taking the right foot up, Vinyasa. And taking the left foot immediately up. Pigeon on the other side. Or mermaid on the other side. And letting it go. Downward facing dog. Close your eyes. Walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold. Lowering down the hips. Sit down and straighten your legs in front of you. And just drape your body over your legs. Very relaxed forward fold. Keeping your eyes still closed, go ahead and bend your knees and grab a hold of your feet. Don't worry, you'll know where your feet are, even if your eyes are closed. And now, I want you to pull on your feet and open up your chest, almost like you want to bring your heart towards your feet. And then slowly, however far you can go, lengthen those legs and start to straighten them. But the goal is to keep the heart open and the spine lengthened. Still with your eyes closed. One more breath. And slowly at your own time, finding your way to Shavasana. Feet open, palms open, up to the sky. Your last task is just to release, to allow. Just allow, listen to your breath, listen to the music, keep listening. Taking the next 10 breaths to find your way back up to a seated position, but take your time. 10 breaths is a long time. Doing whatever else you need, whether that's a bit more time in Shavasana, or maybe it's some additional stretches, or maybe just a little morning dance, doing whatever you need. Keeping your eyes still closed, focusing on the sensations inside you. Meeting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What else do you need to release in your body, in your heart? Release expectations, release comparison, release anger that doesn't serve you, release anxieties, release fear, release envy, release. Breathing in, taking your hands all the way up. Exhale, bringing your hands to the surface of your heart. And whenever you're ready, walking back to your everyday life, away from the practice, taking what you found, the gifts of your practice with you. And when you're ready, opening your eyes,